Hi, Sacred Souls. I am Sacred Soul Child, and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I serve as your guide for all things feminine ascension. Okay, so I talk about sacred femininity, sacred intimacy, sacred sexuality, sensuality, kundalini, just holistic wellness for the sacred feminine. Okay, so that's the physical, the spiritual, the internal, the external. All right. So if you like the vibes, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like and comment. All right. We get caught up in life with all of the planning, all of the doing, all of the analyzing. And sometimes that can be done a little bit too much. It's easy to get off balance, okay? So let's talk about how your masculine energy is sabotaging your feminine energy and some ways that you can get that back into balance. So I've been on this journey of balancing my masculine and feminine energies. Even though we possess both qualities, your true nature is only one or the other. And so when we come here, we come to balance, okay? And I think for me, I'm personally a masculine at my core. I'm tasked to balance my masculine energy and to lean more into my feminine energy. And so let me tell you a little bit about how for so long I didn't realize that my masculine energy was overworked between my need for control, my perfectionism, my my need to think, to fix, to analyze. All of these things are putting me in a very masculine energy, which there's nothing wrong with being in a masculine energy. We all possess both energies, but it's about balance, all right? And so the first, let's just go ahead and clear things up. I am referring to masculine and feminine energies. This is not referring to male and female, man and woman. This is not a gender thing. This is an energy thing. And we all possess both energies. Now, masculine energy is goal oriented, it's analytical, it's about action, it's about doing, okay? It's a doing energy. Meanwhile, feminine energy flows and thrives in receptivity, in receiving things, in fluidity, in flowing, in creativity, okay? These in just being. The feminine energy is about simply existing. That is the being energy. So masculine energy is the doing energy, feminine energy is the being energy. When these two energies are in balance, life flows harmoniously and you're able to navigate life with such ease because you have that perfect balance between structure, planning, and action, but also that structure is given to your creativity and allows you to execute that creativity, if that makes sense. So, when you're in balance, your masculine energy is able to support your femininity through structure, through planning, and through action. But so many of us women, our masculine energy is it's overcompensating, leading to burnout, fatigue. It's leading to overanalyzing, perfectionism, imposter syndrome. All of these things are results of an overactive masculine energy. So this is something that I've particularly taken notice to in recent days, in the past couple of weeks. I noticed that I was just like kind of in this mode of doing, and I enjoyed it because I had the motivation to do, but at the same time, like I would stay up late and I would be up early, and it would feel like I always had something to do. Like there was always more to be done, you know? And I just realized I was like, that this is not sustainable. this is not sustainable. I'm trying to conceive, I'm trying to cultivate and give birth to new things, new ideas, new aspects of my reality. And I was going about it in a very masculine way. My masculine energy was pushing me to overwork myself, to micromanage, and to dismiss my intuition, to ignore things that I was feeling in my body as far as needing to rest. Um, but my masculine energy was like, no, that's lazy. I don't want to be lazy. I want to go ahead and work into, work hard for the things that I desire. So, what was the result of all of this overworking? As a result, I found myself isolating. I was isolating from my chosen family. I was isolating from my partner. While I was getting things done, I think that I could have gotten a lot more done if I was rested, if my feminine energy was allowed to rest and to freely express instead of being overworked like a pack mule. My creativity was just trickling out, and we want to be in flow. We want our creativity to be like this. Okay. I was overworking myself because I felt like I needed to prove something to myself. I needed to prove to myself that I was worthy of achievement. And that socializing, vulnerability, all these things just felt like an inconvenience to me at the time because I had a goal and I was trying to to get to that goal. So I ended up getting to my goal. I achieved my goal, but it's like I had nothing to show for it because I'm tired. I look tired. Um, my gut doesn't feel well. And overall, I just feel exhausted and out of touch with myself. And I couldn't enjoy the present moment because I was so focused on the next thing. Like, is it just me? Or maybe this resonates for you too. You're ignoring your needs, you're powering through each moment instead of flowing. These are signs that your masculine energy is sabotaging your feminine energy. Our masculine energy can sort of be a bit of a bully at times, almost like you have to provide structure for the structure. Without that structure, your masculine energy suffocates your feminine essence. And so your creativity is like this. It doesn't want to come out and play because you're not providing a safe space for it to do so. So, how do we fix this? No worries, girl. I got you. Here's a few ways to bring your masculine back into balance with your feminine energy and invite her out to play. The first thing that you want to do is prioritize rest and receptivity. What you want to do is set a timer for productivity, okay? And when that timer goes off, be sure to switch task or allow yourself to rest. Don't get caught into this, oh, I have to do this at this time. You don't have to do anything but exist, okay? So create a safe space and safe time for you to allow yourself to rest and just exist, okay? So some things you might do during this time is you might just lay flat on your back. You may meditate, you may journal, sit in nature. Just sit. Just sit and listen to the sounds of the wind, the birds, whatever is existing in nature. Just allow yourself to ground, to center, and allow yourself to just be. It is important to be mindful of the space, the physical space that you are in when you're trying to prioritize your rest and receptivity. If there's a lot of clutter, a lot of trash, um, a lot of things, a lot of stimulation in the background, this is not conducive for resting and receptivity. you don't want your mind to be bogged down with various things in your environment. So make sure that your space is clean, make sure that your space is tidy, and allow yourself to exist in that space. So, another way to bring your masculine energy into balance with your feminine energy is to practice increasing your intuition. The feminine thrives in intuition, but that voice often gets drowned out by our ego. And in this case, it'd be our masculine energy, okay? And so a way to dial the masculine energy back and to invite your feminine energy out to play is to develop a relationship with your intuition and to strengthen that. I'm going to do a whole nother video on increasing your intuition and strengthening your intuition later. But for now, just start small. Trust yourself every day and with little decisions. I talked about this a little bit in the last video, but I'm going to make a completely separate video about how to increase your intuition. Number three, and how to balance your masculine energy with your feminine energy so it's not sabotaging it, is by practicing surrender. Nothing is going to be perfect 100% of the time, every single day. And so your need to control is it's in vain. You're overworking yourself, overworking your mind by thinking that you can control every little bit of everything. Surrender to it, surrender to the outcome. Lean into your intuition and trust your higher self. Say to yourself, I'm open to receiving what is meant for me. I am worthy to receive all of my desires. The things that are meant for me will find me. And so when you say those things, it removes the pressure off of yourself to figure out how to get those things to you, if that makes sense. So again, your job as a human is to imagine and to feel what it is you want to co create in your reality. It's spirit's job, it's source's job, the most high, all that is, God, whatever you refer to this thing as, it is its job to figure and configure how to get it to you. So when you give it over to that that being, when you give it over to source, to spirit, and you let go control, you surrender, you trust, that is how you bring your feminine energy back, how you invite it out to play. Get out of your head and into your heart space. Create something. So, another way to bring your masculine energy back into balance with your feminine energy is to excite your senses. Find pleasure in things that appeal to your senses, okay? So this is all that sensuality is. It's smelling things, touching things, feeling things. Maybe you gently brush your fingers against your skin, okay? Maybe you smell ylang ylang. You buy yourself some flowers and sit them on your counter because they're visually appealing, and you like to see flowers, okay? This is not indulgence. This is nourishment. You are nourishing and nurturing your senses, giving pleasure to yourself. And this is femininity. When you can appeal to your senses and be in touch with that which appeals to your senses. This is your sensuality, okay? When you can tap into your sensuality, this is how you bring your awareness back to your feminine energy and balance your masculine and feminine energies. So, all in all, when you nurture your feminine energy, you notice that your masculine energy naturally does what it needs to do. It supports, it provides, it protects, and holds space for your feminine to flow. Reconnecting with your feminine energy is not a destination, it's a constant journey over a lifetime. You may be in balance with your masculine and feminine energies today and out of balance tomorrow. So be patient with yourself as you peel back the layers and allow yourself to explore all the different parts and facets of your being so that your sacred femininity can thrive and you can ascend with ease, with grace, with style, with class. And I would love to hear from you. So, what's one way that your masculine energy is showing up and showing out in your life and needs to be brought back into balance with your feminine energy? Let me know in the comments what you're going to do to bring that balance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.